Okay, so good day everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss the best payment gateways for you when you are using WooCommerce. Um, if you are now actually, if you are trying to find what kind of payment gateways of what you're looking for, this is the video for you. I actually I just actually pick three platforms that is portable for you to have a gateway payment. Before we discuss those three platforms, or those three platforms, I'm going to discuss first why is it so important of having a gateway payments on using a WooCommerce. Uh, when you s- the one of the important feature or aspect in WooCommerce payments is actually to have a secure processing payment. It also has an encrypted environment for processing customer payments. This actually ensures any sensitive informations or financial informations that is protected from any unauthorized access and even worstly the any cyber attacks. So this actually helps you to secure your information, prevent any hackings, prevent any cyber attacks from anyone or outside or anyone that uses also internet or any around the globe. This has a confidence on customers and encourages you to complete your purchases. So the next one here is the fraud protection. Um, it has a tools. It has a prevention tools and techniques to identify or even block any fraudulent transactions. So if you are having some difficulties, if you are experiencing some difficulties, or if you're worried of having some difficulties, or getting again hacked from any or getting hacked, or someone is actually using your account for payments, this actually helps you to ensures any this payment gateways actually ensures any kinds of frauds and fraud transactions. So this actually helps you to protect merchants uh, from financial losses and even chargeback. So if you are a businessman um, are actually going to transact anything, any products or and money, uh, uh, payment methods or payment gateways are actually recommended for you. Okay, so and lastly, if you are having a trouble on payment gateways, or um, having trouble when uh, using using your gateways payments, or using other platforms, of course there is a customer support for you. You can go here in the woo.com, and go to below and go to products and go below here. You will have a customer support, or yes, okay. Without further ado, let's go ahead and see the first contestant, or the first gateway, which is the PayPal. I actually use PayPal for my transactions anywhere. I actually also use PayPal for any types of transactions, or even currency exchange, because since I am not in the US, I am actually from the Philippines. I use PayPal payments for when I wanted to buy something from outside in uh, our local transactions or local stores. Okay, uh, uh, in the PayPal payments, you can actually select a payment method such as Visa, Mastercard, Venmo, and more. Right. PayPal is a one checkout solution. I'm sorry, I think I'll just zoom this out for you to really see. Okay, It is a one checkout solution and many ways to pay. So PayPal is an all-in-one solution allows you to offer PayPal, Venmo, and pay later at no additional cost. And of course, credit and debit cards and country-specific payment options. Okay, so yeah, there are of course, just like I said, like earlier, we have a pay later, which costs absolutely nothing later on if you are wanting to pay. So yeah, um, it also available. It is actually available in most of the countries. And yes, if you can see here, help increase conversions with pay later messaging. So PayPal Pay Later allows customers to pay over time, while you get paid upfront. And it has no additional cost to your business. And since 81% of younger consumers who use Buy Now, Pay Later decides which payment method to use before they get to check out. So showing pay later messaging on your sites. Lets customers know they have flexible options to pay over time while they are browsing. So it helps you convert your browsers into buyers. So as you can see here, you will have pay in for interest fee payments of $23.75. And yeah, now so these are the screenshots or a demo on when you are going to use PayPal as I mean there are informations when you are when you want to use PayPal as a uh, payment gateway. Okay, so of course you can add credit card and debit card processing capabilities, standard card processing, and advanced card processing. So PayPal is actually preferred, trusted, and familiar to customers. So it has 20 years of experience, 100 different currencies and markets, and 200 plus around the markets around the globe. So there are reasons here on when I want to. There are reasons here why PayPal is one of the recommended um, payment gateway. It's because it has an instant access to funds, fraud detections, and global compliance. So you can access cards. When you say instant access to funds, you can have it has access card payments. You can send money or make a payment from your bank account, and you are credited immediately while the payment is processing. So another here is the fraud detection. It will give you some save time and money by letting PayPal help you handle the risk of fraudulent transactions with their fraud chargeback and seller protection capabilities. So also they have an AI technology works hard to monitor all of your transactions. So if you're worried about monitoring a lot, if you're worried about monitoring about your transactions, or if you're having transactions, of course, don't worry because they have an AI protection or technology. And lastly, we have here is the global compliance, where PayPal Payment Solutions helps you to meet your global compliance standards, such as PCI and PSD2. I think, yeah. Bringing international markets within reach for your business. Okay, so of course, they have a legal disclosure here. Uh, and online commissions. Of course, they have online commissions, PayPal Q2 or earnings, Edison Trends, commission pay PayPal, and more. So there are more related products or related yes, there are more related products when in PayPal, and of course, the reason why is it recommended because it has a 3.7 star reviews. So yeah, you can see here below, and also you can see the comments here below about the um, things or about the PayPal. So okay, so yeah, so let's go ahead and go to the next platform, which is actually Stripe. So Stripe is actually now common and now actually popular in today's payment gateway. So Stripe actually accept all major debit and credit cards as well as local payment methods with Stripe. So I don't actually use Stripe, but however, we will discuss this when how did we discuss this? Why is it also a recommended uh, platform for any for payment gateway of for WooCommerce? Okay, so it has Stripe plugins where WooCommerce allows you to accept payments directly on your store for web and even mobile. Okay, so Stripe is a simple way to accept payments online. A Stripe has no setup fees, no monthly fees, or even no hidden costs. So it has hundreds of thousands of businesses ranging from startups for the Fortune 500 companies. Okay, so there are reasons here why you use the Stripe login. So it is to accept all major and debit cards, benefits from Stripe elements, achieve PCI and PCI DSS compliance, supports strong customer authentication. It can optimize for mobile and fast checkouts and get paid within minutes with Stripe instant payouts. Um, and benefits from free updates and new innovative functionalities as Stripe launches any new features and products. Okay, so uh, feature before I continue, uh, you can actually get benefits when you are using Stripe as your default gateway. Uh, Stripe can actually, so again, it says here that it adds uh, updates or new functions or new features. So that could actually helps you to uh, a lot when you are aside from payment gateways or aside from transactions. You can also get other features or that could also helps you in your businesses or or even as a consumer. Okay, so we have local payment methods here, and you can see here is a screenshot of Stripe. Here we have the home payments balance. They have in the settings they have cards, Alipay, which is unfamiliar, which is I'm familiar with, but I think this is also a bank account, a local bank account. So yeah. There are and still there again there are more things here that you can actually see. So okay. Okay, why is it so? Oh wait. Okay, so I think I'm having some trouble with this. Uh, okay, so we will go back to that later. So okay, so of course we have can activate additional payments method within just a few clicks. So if you want to have a payment methods, of course, this is the screenshots. We have the billing payments. Sorry. We have the billing payments. We have the country addresses and even postal codes. You can deliver different address, and you can see here below. You can see here from the top the order or the amount. Okay, so for example, if you buy one beanie, which is cost of $18, and one beanie which is cost $18, it will have a subtotal and of course a shipping fee. That cost around $10. So 10. I am sorry that's not $10, but that's €10. I don't 10 euro, which total cost of €28, and you can use a credit card payments method here. Use Visa and more. So and yeah, and you can see here you can place your orders once you agree to check this box here. Okay, so and yeah, So let's go ahead and go to, so there are more features here. If you are not a, if you don't have, or if you are wanting to buy products on WooCommerce efficiently and more flexible way, if you are in outside, uh, if you're outside the country and more other, if you're not at home, you can actually use your mobile phone to make a transactions using using Google Apple Pay, use Apple Pay and Google Pay and even Link. Okay, so yeah, you can see here uh, the methods or payment methods, or even the a demo on how to buy a product using your mobile phone. Okay, so uh, payment, of course, API, of course, the payment request API. It is a browser, a standard that Stripe and a selected group of industry leaders are developing in cooperation with the World Wide Web Consortium. Okay, so yeah, um, the WooCommerce Stripe plugin utilizes the Stripe payment request button to support fast checkout experiences. Experiences right from the product detail and card pages. So you can see here the data. You can see the information here. We have the order summary, which is your deliver address, delivery method, or if you have shipping, free shipping, a payment method, and of course your contact information for if they wanted to contact you for any additional informations regarding or regarding about your delivery. So of course, if you do not worry about the fraud, the about security of this Stripe, because it has in it a Stripe radar. So Stripe radar uh, actually has a service where any if you are having a payment transactions, they can actually monitor any payment transactions that could helps you to prevent any fraudulent transactions. Okay. Of course, it enables AVS, where address verification as well as custom fraud detections. And yeah, so Stripe processing payments has all is actually available on 195 countries. So 80% of American, half of Irish, 65% of UK, 70% of Australian, of course 70% also in Singaporean. So yeah, even if a card is new to your business, there's an 89% chance it's been seen before on the Stripe network. So you can learn by learning from millions of global businesses, processing hundreds of billions in payments each year. Stripe can actually assign risk scores to every payment and automatically block many high risk payments. So which is actually a good features for you. So it has an easy monitoring and reporting, so you can use your Stripe dashboard to see, manage, and action all of your Stripe data and account balances. So Stripe interface is fast, exposes everything from bank transfers to any HTTP request logs. Okay, so uh, there are more here below, which is a quick. Also here, we can see a quick installations on setup. So of course, you can see here the WooCommerce and settings. If you are already using I mean, if you're already using Stripe or WooCommerce, you can see Stripe. And you can see that this is a guide where you would select the WooCommerce and go to settings and go to the payments and have a payment have a setups for you to have a default if you have a payment gateway. So the reason why is it recommended, because it has a 4 star review. So it has 30 reviews where 70% is 5 star. So yeah, 80% is easy to use, 70% good support, and 72% and works well. So let's go ahead and go to the next WooCommerce payment gateway. Is lastly is the Woo payment. So uh, uh, So this is actually very recommended because this is a Woo payments only the only payment solution fully integrated to Woo. So why is it so recommended so much in the Woo on the purchases? Because you don't have to go or log in or to create or sign up to any other uh platforms or payment platforms such as PayPal, Amazon Pay, Stripe, and more. So you can actually go ahead, just go to and just use the Woo payments. So yeah, the Woo payments doesn't have to redirect you, or WooCommerce doesn't have to redirect you to any kind of payment methods. Okay, so of course, it accepts debit cards and credit cards and local payment options with no setup or even monthly fees. So it is you can see here it is available in these categories or regions. We have the Australia, Belgium, Czech Republic, Hong Kong, and more. So of course, United States is very available. So you can see here, we can see here uh, a demo on when when about payments. So you can see here a payment of there is an information. We have transactions, deposits, disputes, settings, and of course you can see a lot of things here. Yeah, so and that's it for the WooCommerce. So uh, all of your store transactions are in one place, so it means you don't have to go to any redirecting of other platforms. So you don't have to log into a third party platform. So you can collect payments, track cash flow, handle disputes, and manage recurring revenue directly from your store dashboard. So that's make it easy for you and more efficient. So, uh, Woo Payment simplifies the payment process for you and your customers, leaving you with more time to focus on growing your business. This is fully integrated solution and is the only payment method designed exclusive by Woo. Okay, so there are benefits here. You can get started for free. Try tap to pay on iPhone, multi-currency support, increase conversion, pay now, buy now, pay later, simplify your workflow, set a custom deposit schedule, reduce cart abandonment, of course, stay atop chargeback. So you can see here deposits, dispute details, yeah, and of course transactions. Okay, so benefits also is customer pay directly on your store instead of being redirected to a third party checkout page. So which is no hassle at all for both parties, which is for you and also for the customer. So they can see prices and pay in their preferred currency, and no more checking conversions or even manual price calculations. So and also customers can save their credit card details for faster checkouts. So that is a good advantage here when you are using Woo payments, which is I actually recommended. So you can increase your bottom line and get you can actually get paid within minutes with instant deposits and more. So you can get paid with Woo payments. Add Woo payment by simply following these steps here. You can add Woo payments to your account and checkout. Now, and then next is download, install, activate extension on your WooCommerce store. There is also a process here. Yeah, get started, complete the onboarding process to create your verified business details with our payment partner, and that's it. So the reason why I recommend uh, this payment method or payment gateway, it's because it has a 4.2 review, 4.2 star review, and it has 32 reviews, which is 80%, 87% easy to use, 86% good support, and 79% works well. So I think that's answer your questions on which is the best payment gateway. So of WooCommerce, of course, for me it is Woo Payments. So You don't have to go to a third party platforms, and this is actually very directly directed to you and your customer. And so that's it for this video. I hope you learned I hope you learned about the different features of platform and different ways payments of each different platforms. And I hope this video allows you to try to really decide on which is the best payment gateway for you for WooCommerce. Okay, so again, thank you for watching, and good day.